Welcome back to Let's Play Thousand Arms. Now why don't we take a look at the dialogue I missed last time. The Landgood can't fly? What the hell are you thinking, mice? Even Marion couldn't modify the Landgood for flight. Where the hell do you get such harebrained ideas, mice? What about you, Kylene? Hey, don't look at me. You're the one who's in charge. So, Dina, any ideas? How can we get to the moon? Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and get back to Miskatonia. And here we are. Now, by the way, I had to go through Dianova like a third time because I forgot just to grab those lines that I missed, the talking to the other characters, because I forgot to actually go past the fight with Shaft on my second trip, and so I had to go a third time. But, in the process, I decided to be more thorough, and like, since by that point, you know, I knew pretty well which way to go to get through Dianova, it made it easier to know which ways not to go to get all the treasure and everything, so I went and picked up everything I had picked up, and then some, and also got the hard armor, so I actually have this now, which is nice. And I've got some additional gift items to mess around with, which, speaking of which, I'm sure you've seen the title of this video by now. And, I did say we'd be talking to Natalia in the last episode, but, I wasn't exactly lying. Because she's dateable. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually why, back when I showed Smoochie, there was a bit of an edit where I kind of faded, and, that's because I went in to take a look at how many kisses we had, look in the menu that shows you how many kisses you got from each specific girl, and there was this glaringly obvious empty slot in there that's like, hey, there's one more girl you haven't dated yet, and I'm like, okay, I kinda don't want to show that, because maybe some people wouldn't guess that you could date Natalia and it'll be a surprise. So yeah, there you go. That's what we're going to be dealing with this video, and also, I'm going to give a few gifts to Kyoka and maybe Kylene and Sodina that I got in Dianova. We'll see, but the main focus, of course, is going to be dating and forging with Natalia, the last person we need to, like, date and forge with for real. And I think her element was wind. I kind of wasn't paying attention there. Probably is, considering the first spell she teaches is Typhoon, and yeah, by the way, yeah, it is wind. By the way, even with someone who has no spells to teach us at all, those MP costs, oh my god. That's, yeah, most of the massive amounts of MP I gained is actually just gonna go into leveling up the weapons, apparently. So that's fun. Why don't I actually do that real quick, I guess. Just level the weapons up and then pick and choose who I'm going to teach spells to afterward. It'll be interesting to see what everyone's weapons look like after this. I hope that not too many of them are, like, stuck in a red phase, because I was never really fond of that appearance. I usually preferred the appearance of the weapons when they're, you know, not just completely solid red. We'll have to see. And when all is said and done, I still have 3,000 MP, which is probably enough for the dating and forging I have to do? We'll see, I guess. Oh, I had a list I was gonna... Okay, I need to pull that up if I can. Dang, that's gonna be a little bit of trouble to pull up, actually. I was gonna teach skills to specific people. Specific skills to specific people, so I kinda need to check that real quick. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, but I wanted to be sure. Typhoon is going to go to Soshi. As you can see, it's not actually going to take a lot of MP just to teach him that skill, which is interesting. Especially considering it's like a powerful spell. I guess the only thing that really factors into the MP cost of forging is, like, you know, you learn that spell at only Intimacy level 1, so even though it's a stronger spell, it doesn't take a lot of MP to learn, which is kind of interesting. Now, with that done, well, I'm going to, on camera here, give Natalia, let's see, a good gift. Yeah, we'll start doing some presents. I am going to start with... I'll go ahead and start with a big one, I guess, like the diamond ring. But, not actually going to show that right away because in editing, I'm going to do the whole traditional, like, bad gifts, bad dates thing for a little bit, and then we'll get to the good stuff. Hello, Metallia. It's time for the fun game called Give You Presents You're Not Going to Like.
I wonder what you've brought me.
I've brought you a fine bag.
To be honest with you, I'm not happy with this.
Well, I have another present for you.
I wonder what you've brought me.
How do you feel about this heart pendant?
Oh, I'm afraid I don't care much for this.
Well, I have another present for you.
I wonder...
Here you go, it's a pair of classy shoes.
Is this it? This is. I'm speechless.
I don't think she liked it. Well, I've got another present for you.
I wonder...
Here you go, metal fan.
Are you making fun of me or what?
Hello, Metallia. I have a present for you. It's a good one this time.
What did you get for me?
I got you a diamond ring.
The sparkle in this diamond is special. It regenerates my mind and soul.
Yeah, Metallia is the jewel master, so she does, like, you know, jewels. That said, that was enough to raise her intimacy, like, right away, so let's go forge again. Kinda nice that the forge is, like, right next to the dating statue, literally. Now, let's see what we learned at level 2, I'm not sure. We learn... Slow. That's a good spell. Who do I want to teach that to? Kylene, sure. And maybe a couple more people, actually. Like... Sodina. And for good measure... Weena. Maybe one more, too. Yeah, I'll teach it to mice, too. I mean, slow is a good spell, probably even for bosses, so... Alright. That's everyone I'm going to teach that to. So, let's get back to present giving. Believe it or not, Metallia actually likes... To an extent. She doesn't like it as much as Mill does, but she kind of likes the math book. I have a present for you.
I wonder what you've brought me.
Here you go, it's a math book.
Thank you. I like it very much.
You're welcome. And I've got one more present for you.
I wonder what you've brought me.
Here you go, it's a pearl necklace.
The pearl is created by a living thing. It is so beautiful.
So yeah, I had the best gifts for her, like the diamond ring and the pearl necklace. The pearl necklace, the nice thing about that one is that you can actually get it without having to give up kisses to Smoochie. Diamond ring, you did have to give up 15, which if I had thought ahead better... Oh, that actually did not raise her intimacy. Well, okay, I kind of thought it would have for some reason. If I'd thought ahead, I actually would have not picked up the diamond ring, because then maybe I could have gotten enough kisses to get, like, the hard armor, another hard armor or something, but that's okay, just one will be enough. Now, let's show off Metallia's minigame, why don't we? I kinda like this one. I remember it's the one I was kind of dreading. It's the Palace of Knowledge, but it's actually not so hard. I think the reason I was dreading it was because I was kind of thinking of, like, the quizzes in Mega Man Legends 2, which, oh my god. But this one, it just kind of is all stuff that pertains to the game, so shouldn't be too hard.
Are you ready? Whenever you're ready.
What is Kyoka's full name? Kyoka Mahoroba.
How did you know that?
What is Sodina's full name? Sodina Dawnfried.
How did you know that?
Thank you, instruction manual. Where is the first sacred altar located in the Lucent Cave?
How did you know
They
that?
don't give you a lot of time, though. What is Kylene's full name? Kylene Nelfi.
That was the correct answer.
I remember that from her special attack. What effect does High Potion have? It recovers HP.
That was the correct answer.
What effect does High Elixir have? It recovers EP.
That was the correct answer.
Not to be confused with MP, what Kyoka's goal is to become... Wait, what? Find Soshi a wife, that's right.
How did you know that?
I learned that from dating her. Who is Joblin Metalia's master? Ooh, Evan Gales?
That was the correct
I don't even
answer.
remember how you learned that. Which dungeon is located in Trodgold's? Mist Valley.
That was the correct answer.
Trodgold is the first continent. What kind of game is Kylene's minigame BJ King? It's blackjack.
That was the correct answer.
Boom, perfect.
I was foolish to have expected more from you. I guess I overestimated you. That's about average. I see you know how to play this game. You are pretty good.
Awesome. So yeah, that's kind of a fun minigame if you've really been paying attention to the details and everything, and also maybe like read the instruction manual. And yeah, that thing about Evan Gales, I don't actually know how you learn that. Maybe it's in a date question with Natalia? Because I don't even remember how I know that one, but oh yeah, I do actually. I think a while ago I did dating with Natalia off camera. I played, well, not really dating off camera, but I did do that minigame because I was curious. And that question came up, and Evan Gales was just kind of my best guess. And so I kind of remember, I guess now I kind of remembered, like, oh yeah, that's gonna be the answer. And Natalia's intimacy now is level 3, since we did so well in that minigame, and she was so close to an intimacy level up. So we can see what we learn at level 3. She's not gonna teach us anything at levels 4 and 5, so I'll be able to skip those. But at level 3, we can learn the spell Paralyze. So you actually can learn a Paralyze spell, and I'll teach that to Soshi. Awesome. By the way, the exact point at which you can start dating Natalia is as soon as you have crash landed on Dia Nova, you can warp back here and start dating Natalia before you even rescue Sodina if you want to. I thought that would be rather ridiculous, so I didn't do that. But if you want to, you can, so, yeah. Now, yeah, I gave her the presents I wanted to give, and, played her minigame, so let's go on some dates now. I guess probably, this is probably where I'll be showing the negative ones first, and then the positive ones afterward. And actually, before we even get to the negative dates, I will go ahead and also edit in the quotes for Natalia when you load your game, when you get a game over, when you load your game, and when you rest at an inn. Where are you going? I have to stay in here. Also, I'm glad I accidentally walked into that door because I kind of forgot about trying to leave Miss Katonia and trying to talk to her. She says, I'm not sure how dates are supposed to go, so I will most likely bore you. Aw. So, with everything said, let's get going on all that.
Don't give up the fight. I know this is not your true strength. Show me your skills. I wish you good luck. It's time to get up, mice. Good morning.
Well, now let's try a bit of bad dating.
Would you like me to read your palm?
I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I want to see a bit of what we can get out of this, so, I wonder which one is worse. It kind of depends on the girl. Why don't we hold hands instead?
Do you have something up your sleeve?
Things like this and stuff like that.
No, I can't believe it. How could I ever let that happen? Mice, what holds a special place in your heart?
Girls! I owe what I am today to girls!
That's nice of you to say. Remember to cherish their support and the support of Soshi and Musa.
I chose the option I was saying out loud, right? The options weren't like the reaction to which choice you picked, were those switched around? Because that sounds like what you would get for saying your friends and your sword or something. I don't know. Weird.
Mice, what
holds a special place in my heart? My friends and this sword.
I see. It is very important to prize your friends and to keep up on your training as a spirit blacksmith.
Now I'm even more confused by the other response. Okay, I think my brain reformed.
I wonder if I'm still attractive.
I don't think you are.
How dare you? Life.
As its ups and downs.
Are you referring to your history with women? Close your eyes, Mice.
Okay.
How come you are always like that? I must get going soon.
Is that so? Already? I'm gonna miss you.
Oh, it is time for me to go now. I see a masochistic side in you, Mice. Are my perceptions correct?
I'll feel your love even when you're mean to me.
What? I was just joking. Do you really enjoy it?
To tell you the truth,
What can I say, Mice? I'm an accomplished cook.
can you boil eggs or make toast?
What? Is that even considered cooking? I must get going soon.
That one ended much more quickly. Okay, bye.
It is time for me to go. Until next time.
I think I'll just cut to one of the more interesting questions I can get.
I wonder what we'd be doing now if you hadn't come to Miss Gutonia.
I'd be hot tubbing with the babes.
Most likely,
She took that well.
I've lost so much. Occasionally, I like to break out of my shell and just be a little wild.
That's interesting. I actually didn't expect that. Oh boy. Yeah, that's ought to be good. Go wild? Alright, I'll go wild with you.
I was just fooling with you, Mice.
Ha! Nice one.
My ears are burning. I have a feeling someone is talking about me.
That can't be right.
You are really making me angry. Prepare.
Oh,
Are you saying I'm not attractive? Get lost, you bit.
wow! Wow!
What are you staring at?
I'm staring at... Wow. I did not expect that from Metalia. Nothing after that was too interesting, and really nothing could top that, so let's move on to the positive dates now.
I feel at peace when I am with you, Mice. I wonder why.
That's because we're destined to be together.
You're such the romantic, Mice. What are your ambitions?
To save the world. Or, making one woman that I love happy.
I hope you're telling me the truth. The conflict with the Emperor will only escalate. You'd better be prepared for it.
Oh yeah. Yes, I know.
Do not take life for granted, and for heaven's sake, be careful. I wonder if a man and a woman can maintain a purely platonic relationship.
I think it eventually turns into love, like with us.
Can I take you seriously, Mice?
Good question.
How do you feel about talking to a quiet woman like myself?
That's a new one. I think it's pretty chic.
Do you know the meaning of that word? It means fashionable.
No, I'm serious?
Oh, really? Being able to rely on your friends is a very valuable thing.
It is indeed. I'll never betray you.
That is what I admire about you. I have a feeling that it will be a wonderful day today.
I bet it will be too.
We'll have a great time together. Come here. I'll style your hair for you.
Ah, the hairbrushing thing. Oh boy. Yes, when was the last time I had my hair brushed?
And I wonder who that was.
That's usually not a good response.
Do you enjoy reading?
But the other one often isn't either. I don't... Do comic books count?
Well, it doesn't matter what you read. Simply reading anything is valuable.
Huh, so she's open-minded about that.
Thank you for asking me out today. I enjoyed myself very much.
That kind of shows that, like, she's an intellectual, but she's not a snooty intellectual, which is nice.
Would you like to ask me anything before I go?
It's like, not everyone that's intelligent is stuck up about it. And it's good that I like that they actually portray that, too. Oh, only 4 questions. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go just in reverse order. 4, 3, 2, 1. So we'll start with, will you give me... typo. Will you give me an advice on girls?
Interesting. Are you worried about something? Their emotions are confounding you? You shouldn't stereotype girls, Mice. Every girl is different. As I am different than any other girl you know. So you must take special care in understanding all women. Well, Mice, I will see you later.
It's very good advice, and really it goes for all people. All genders, all races, all religions, organizations, whatever. You know, people are not the same.
I see a masochistic side in you, Mice. Are my perceptions correct?
I mean, you can, of course, you can always say, like, you know, well, there's this, like, statistically speaking, this larger amount of this group always has this certain trait, and that may be true, but what about the people in that group that don't? It's why you don't make assumptions. And the masochistic question, I've never tried this one, so what? I don't want to get hurt.
Sometimes denial is really a confirmation, Mice.
I like how she's smiling when she says that.
I love jewelry very much. I am the jewel master after all.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I love swords.
Swords? Are you sure? Isn't it the woman you forge swords with that you love? Do you have any idea what's on my mind?
Could you be thinking about me?
If so, will it make you happy?
Of course, I'll be very happy.
Mice, your naivete is so charming. Mice, what is your personality type?
Oh boy. Guess?
You are very attentive to women, so you must be a type A.
Okay, so she actually is like the one person in this game that responds favorably to guess. Also, there's something with like... Oh, I swear I've seen something somewhere on the internet, like type A, type B, and maybe a type C as well. I don't remember what they actually are, though.
What is on your mind, Mice?
What is on my mind? I was thinking about you.
Were you really? Did you know that there are different ways to love a person?
Yes, indeed. How do you love me, then?
I think you're a nice person. Do you dream of being surrounded by hundreds of beautiful women?
It's best if it's just you and me.
Well then, I'll stay with you. How do you feel about talking to a quiet woman like myself?
Since I'm curious, I guess I'll try the other one. Well, a little nervous.
Is that because we don't have much in common? It is because of my seclusion and lack of human contact. But I do enjoy talking to you, Mice.
Seems like it's a good response since it ends on a happy note.
What are your ambitions?
My ambitions? Being happy together with you.
I didn't know how romantic you were, Mice. Thank you for asking me out today. I enjoyed myself very much. Would you like to ask me anything before I go?
You bet I would. I'd like you to tell me about your job.
I am the Jewel Master. I have the ability to imbue elemental spirits into jewelry. I have trained myself in this library, reading books and expanding my knowledge so I could create better items. What, Mice? Do I have men accompany me when I imbue the elemental spirit into jewelry? You can't help but relate everything to that one thought, can you, Mice? I wonder what is going on in your head.
I have never seen that glove of hers. That looks kinda neat.
Well, Mice, I will see you later.
And now I'm suddenly thinking how much of a shame it is that you don't really see the full character design in these, like, you know, these situations. But regardless, more dating.
What type of girl do you find attractive?
I like girls. I like a girl just like you.
Don't you think you're a little too young to tease me like that? Oh, what's wrong with me? I'm feeling faint.
Oh no. Are you okay? Here, hold on to me.
Thank you. You are so kind, Mice. I like falling asleep to the scent of burning incense.
I see. Do you sleep well?
Yes, it relaxes me. What would you do if I were actually a man?
That again? I'll keep on loving you no matter what.
I am very impressed, Mice. You are so passionate. Will you still love me, even if I passed into the spirit world?
Of course. It doesn't matter who you are.
Mice, don't try to fool me. Share with me your true feelings of me, mice.
I love you more than anybody in the world.
Really? Nobody has ever complimented me like that before. Come here. I'll style your hair for you.
Oh boy. Let me rest my head on your lap.
You sound so excited, mice. Has it been a while since someone did it for you?
No, I never had it done.
You don't need to console me, mice. I feel like being with you all day today.
Ah, this question never ends well. Oh, wait, except for when those are the choices. That's right. My heart is always with you.
Are you telling the truth? What is your father like, mice?
He's the 6th generation family member of the Triumphs?
He must be a wonderful person. Thank you for asking me out today. I enjoyed myself very much. Would you like to ask me anything before I go?
Yep, I'd like you to tell me about your past.
My past? Well, I'll tell you a little about when I trained with Jobble. It was a long, long time ago. Jobble and I were both apprentices under the master named Avon Gale.
There you go.
Master Gale was very strict, and I considered leaving his tutelage. Jobble was there, and he supported me. He was a little clumsy and stubborn. You are his last apprentice. I wonder if you will become a great blacksmith like him. Well, mice, I will see you later.
Well, I think Mice is on the right track. And at Intimacy level 6, we can actually learn something again, so let's head to the Forge. And see what that spell is gonna be. At levels 6 and 7, we'll be learning spells, and at 9 and 10, we'll actually be learning specials. The last 2 specials of the game. But for now, we can learn the spell... something. It is... Wall. Kinda obsoleted by Wall Plus, which I already have, but eh. So, who do I want to teach that to? I want to teach that to Sodina. Alright. Ta-da! Now, let's go on another date and try and get that last question.
Mice, why do you like women so much?
Because I'm relaxed around them.
Relaxed? What do you mean by that? I almost forgot what it's like to feel this way.
What? What kind of feeling?
I'm not telling you that. If you could take only one thing to a deserted island, what would it be?
It would be my love for you.
You're 200 years too young to say that, but I admit I am quite flattered. My ears are burning. I have a feeling someone is talking about me.
You know, everybody likes you.
You are so good at saying that, it makes me wonder how often you say it. Life
goes on even when there are bad things.
It's good to have that attitude, Mice. You can be flexible in any situation. What do you think of having a relationship with someone who lives a great distance from your home?
My love isn't affected by distance.
I am very impressed, Mice. You are so passionate. I wonder if astrological readings are accurate in regards to matters of heart.
Yes, and we're very compatible.
I wonder if you say that to everybody. Oh, excuse me. Please don't mind me.
What was so funny?
I'm not telling you that. Do you have any idea what's on my mind?
Could you be thinking about me?
If so,
We saw that question before, right? I think so.
mice. Thank you for asking me out today. I enjoyed my... Would you like to ask me anything before I go?
Yes. What is most important to you?
The most important thing for me is the 6th sacred altar. Jabal, the ancient masters, and I created it. All the memories I have of building it are very important to me.
Yes. If you've been, counting, we've been to 5 sacred altars, so there's your foreshadowing for the next episode.
Mice, cherish every moment of this journey you have with your friends. Well, mice, I will see you later.
And from here, just a bit more dating for the rest of the intimacy levels.
What is your opinion of Jabal?
Meticulous instructions, tough training, and sincere teaching.
You were under rigorous tutelage. Isn't sincere teaching a good thing?
It is.
Anyhow, I see that Jabal was a good master to you. Is my elemental power useful to you in your training?
Of course it is. I can forge good weapons thanks to your help.
Good. It's all right then. What defines pure love, mice?
It's loving someone with a pure heart.
I'm impressed. I was worried about you since you like so many women.
I think she's like the first person to even slightly believe him when he says that.
I am very confident in myself, but I hope that doesn't preclude your taking good care of me.
I'll do my best.
You seem too willing to please me. Is that because of my age? You were in my dreams last night, mice.
Oh, really? Really?
Oh, are you blushing? You are so cute. I don't have any plans for tomorrow.
Then tomorrow we can...
Sometimes you are too much for me.
Not that the other response is very good either, though.
You seem to know how to treat a woman, mice.
It's your beauty that influences my actions.
You are so good at saying that, it makes me wonder how often you say it. Thank you for asking me out today. I enjoyed myself very much. Would you like to ask me anything?
Well, Natalia...
Yes, mice. What is on your mind? Well, mice, I will see you later.
And with that, intimacy level 7, so... let's head to the forge again. I'd say I probably don't even need to edit out this screen, because it's such a short... You could hardly call it a walk, it's just like a few steps over to the door to the forge. I very much appreciate that. Now let's see. At this level, we can learn the spell... something. It is... Revive. Again, kind of obsolete by a spell we already know. We know Revive Plus, but still. I'll go ahead and teach Revive to Nelsha. And with that... more dating! Kinda highlights at this point.
To wait for someone requires a great deal of patience.
I don't mind waiting for you.
I'm sorry. A man named Cliff or something tried to chat me up the other day. You remind me of him.
Just the other day, eh? And considering you can't date Natalia until... So, I think they threw this question in there for a very specific reason, you know, which, you know, if some of you guys really thought about it, you might have, like, realized, last time we saw Mice's dad, Cliff Triumph, he was in Sharon, which got kind of completely obliterated by Death Crimson, so Mice's dad, if he was still there when that happened, he'd be gone now. And we never see him again during the ending or anything, so... yeah. So, there is this optional bit, though, where you can find out that he must have left Sharon right before, like, before it got destroyed, I guess, because the order of events was, you know, Death Crimson crashed into Sharon. At this point, you can't date Metalia yet. You sleep away, you know, and then that day passes. It goes to night, you go to bed, you wake up the next day, you still can't date Metalia yet. Death Crimson comes, and, you know, you have to board it and go on to Dianova. Then you can finally, like, shortly after that, you can start dating Metalia. So if she saw Cliff just the other day, obviously he's still alive, he left Sharon and all that. That's probably more time than I really needed to take to explain that, but, you know, there you go. Mice's dad, still alive. And what did you do?
Oh, we talked. He had a lot of experiences to share, and I enjoyed talking with him.
So I guess he can be smooth, too.
I wish we could stay like this.
Do you like being with me?
Yes, I really enjoy being with you. What are you staring at?
I see myself in your eyes.
Mice, you are very smooth for your age. Mice, you are so energetic.
You're my source of energy.
Do you really believe in it? I had a great time. Please ask me out again, Mice. What do you think will happen to us?
Well, whatever happens, happens, right?
That sounds like you, Mice. I've lost so much weight in the last few months.
Really? I like the way you are right now.
Is that so? I like falling asleep to the scent of burning incense.
I just love oversleeping.
I am not a morning person either. If you were to paint a portrait of me, how would you color me?
The same color as me, of course.
Let's see. I would paint you with a mixture of psychedelic primary colors.
Interesting.
I wonder if you and I would meet again if we were to be reincarnated.
We'll meet again, I promise.
So, you and I are connected through destiny?
Most certainly.
So that's how you impress the girls. Thank you so much for taking me out. I had such a good time with you. I hope we can do this again soon.
We can indeed, although I do want to visit the forge first. Because at intimacy level 9, we can learn something interesting. It is a special for... yeah, I'll just say it before it comes up. It's a special for Soshi. His last special. Fudo Rasanjin. Fudo Rasanjin. Something like that. I have only ever seen what this does in a video, so, I'll just save it for when we get to it. For now, more dating.
Mice, What do you like best about me?
I don't know, let's just have fun.
Is that it? I had a great time. Please ask me out again, mice.
And with that, we can learn the final special of this game. And I cut straight to the forge just 'cause I can, really. I mean, it's a short walk, but hey, why not? At Intimacy level 10 with Metalia, we can learn a special for Sodina. Oh, right, and we can learn Stop. I completely forgot about that. So who did I want to teach that to? I will teach that to Nelsha. That aside, also, besides learning the spell Stop, we can also learn a special for Sodina by the name of Soul Cure. You might think that's gonna be like, oh, so Sodina's final special is like the full party heal or something like that. No, that's an attack. It's kind of like, it's along the lines of let's purify the evil here, and probably eradicate the physical body in the process. But, yeah. We have officially gotten every girl in this game at some point to max intimacy level, and also learned all the spells and specials, so awesome. Of course, there are still a few gifts I want to give out. Some of the ones I picked up in Dianova, just so we can see them, so I'll start by giving some to Kyoka. Let's start with the wooden comb. Hello, Kyoka. Present for ya.
I'm so excited!
Here you go. It's a wooden comb.
This is wonderful. Thank you, mice.
I've got another present for you.
I'm so excited!
Here you go. It's an oak hairpin.
Oh, I really wanted this! Thank you!
And one final present for you.
I'm so excited!
Here you go. It's a bamboo hairpin.
This is beautiful! I'll cherish it.
And there's one present I'll give to Kylene.
I wonder what it is.
Here you go. It's the emerald ring, because it matches your hair, and that's, you know, we got that off of Shaft.
This is so wonderful. Thank you.
And one present for Sodina.
I'm so excited.
Here you go. It's a heart pendant. This was in one of those chests that I missed in Dianova. Or the first time.
I really wanted this.
Now, for curiosity's sake, I'm kind of wondering how many kisses I got between the gifts and also dating Metalia. And we can also take a look at the final score, I guess, like what we got from everyone. What we got from each girl, just because curiosity's sake. I don't think there's really anything I can get from him, probably.
Love! Happy!
But we'll see. Let's see. I've got 9 kisses, so I could pick up a romance novel. Nah. Instead, I'll pick up a grand potion. Yes. And an Elixir EX, just because I can. Now let's see. Grand total, 84, and that's how many we got from each person. We got the most from Kylene and Kyoka, actually. Tied for first place.
You only got one life. You gotta enjoy it. All right, bro. Good luck.
And that'll pretty much do it. By the way, I'll mention that in the next video, actually. But yeah, the weapons and the new specials and everything, I'll just show that in the next video, so pretty much that's going to do it for this video. I suppose, yeah, I can just end the video here, so I'll walk outside of Boysby, warp to Miskatonia, and, Metalia is on the roof of Miskatonia, so we've got some climbing to do. I'll probably just cut to the top of the roof, unless I don't. But either way, next time we're heading to the end of the game, so I'll see you then, guys. Take care.
The conflict with the Emperor will only escalate. You'd better be prepared for it.
Yeah, so, not ending the video after all, actually, because I encountered something off-screen that I kind of wanted to show. I think it's a nice thing to sneak in here right before the end of the video, some more foreshadowing for the next video we're getting to, I suppose. I kind of like the answer you get if you go with, well, I'm a little scared, and it's an answer that makes a little bit of sense, because, I mean, we didn't exactly have things go too well when we tried confronting the Emperor before, and now things can only... you can only imagine things will be worse since he actually has the flames already.
That is understandable. You know, it is honorable for one to admit to their fears. The Emperor is not someone who will take defeat lying down. Mice, please come back alive.
We'll do everything we can to do that. Now, before I end this video for real, I was also forgetting something. There's one last thing I want to go out on for these date videos here. Let's have a slideshow!
Print Club! Choose a frame!